If we've learned anything from this World Cup, it's that Jude Bellingham is going to be a rising star in future seasons, whether that's in the Bundesliga or in the Premier League. Now, currently he does play for Borussia Dortmund, did sign with them back in 2020 for around 21 million, but there are a lot of transfer rumors going on that he will be sold this January transfer window. Now, there are 3 teams that are looking to bring him into the Premier League, which arguably is the best league in the entire world. Comment down below if you believe that. But the 3 teams happen to be Arsenal, Liverpool, and Chelsea. Now, Liverpool right now seem to be in the driver's seat. There's been some journalists from Germany talking about that is most likely where he's going to go. But the thing is that his cap or his sale price is going to be around 130. Now, obviously, that number could go up. It could go down. Borussia Dortmund do not need to sell this player. They have a contract till 2025. So again, it makes most sense to sell him sooner than later, because if they can get all this cash, they can then put it into other players. They had a lot of money come in for Erling Haaland. So again, they have quite a bit of money to buy certain players and keep up with Bayern Munich. But let's talk about Jude Bellingham. So again, Liverpool really are in the driver's seat. They need to revamp their midfield. A lot of their midfielders right now are getting up there in age, don't really have the capability of doing the full 90 or playing the style that Klopp wants to play. We've seen it with Jordan Henderson, not usually starting all the time. They have Elliott now as a younger midfielder, which they have been able to rely on, but bringing Jude Bellingham, again, gives you another caliber in that midfield. And obviously, Liverpool need to do something to revamp this entire season. They have not been playing up to their standards. So again, Jude Bellingham would make the most sense to really help this team, but really I'm not too sure if they want to spend that much cash. So that's why I think Arsenal and Chelsea could be the other teams that could get Jude Bellingham. Now, Arsenal, they've been obviously firing at all cylinders this entire season. They are in first place right now with Mikel Arteta, and it just makes more sense to bring in another guy that they can use in their midfield, because they do have some players in their midfield that are a little more injury prone. So again, Arsenal are on that line where if they do pick up a few injuries, that could really devastate this season. So again, if they can bring Jude Bellingham into their squad with rotation, that would really help solidify their chances of winning the Premier League this season and getting it over Manchester City. And then Chelsea, as we know, our midfield has been atrocious. I know we have some great players, but Jorginho is getting up there in age as well. Kovacic is obviously our best midfielder. Conte has still been out with injury. We have no idea how long he's going to be out for. Had surgery. So again, bringing in Jude Bellingham would make the most sense at Chelsea. We obviously have the cash to spend, which we've seen Todd Boehly do time and time again. The thing is, I do not know if Graham Potter sees him as a player for his future squad, which would be kind of questionable, because I think Jude Bellingham could fit into any squad. Being such a young player at 19 years old, he has the capability to morph into any type of position or role for a squad. And as we've seen in this World Cup, he handles stress quite well, because when you're playing on the biggest stage at the World Cup, sometimes nerves can creep in, but what we've seen with Jude Bellingham, he's been able to score goals, he's been able to assist and carry, or help carry, I should say, this England squad, which again, at such a young age, it's quite remarkable, and I think he can do that in the Premier League, whether that is with Arsenal, Liverpool, or Chelsea. Any team that he goes to obviously will help their chances of winning the league. I don't think Chelsea will win the league, so I'm not really want to say that. Liverpool, I think, are too far gone away, but mostly Arsenal have the possibility of winning the league itself then. But like I said, rumors right now, if he does come to the Premier League this January transfer window, because obviously, like I mentioned earlier, his contract goes until 2025 with Borussia Dortmund. So again, they have no reason to sell him this January transfer window, so they may wait till at least this summer, because obviously they want to compete with all their competition in the Bundesliga up until the end of the season. So again, it might make more sense to keep him, but depending on how everything goes with the World Cup, they could get a hefty price tag for this player, and they may want to cash out on that. So that is all I have for you today in this video on Jude Bellingham, who again, I think is going to be a rising star in the football world. I want to know what you guys think, how well this player has been doing at the World Cup, and what do you think is his best skill set? I want to know what you guys think. So that is it. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe down below. I greatly appreciate that. Helps get this video to more and more fans such as yourself. So that is it, and I will see you next time.